The animal kingdom is full of surprises. From creatures that can survive in outer space to animals that can regrow their brains, here are 80 mind-blowing facts that will leave you speechless. Let's get started. The immortal jellyfish, also known as Turritopsis dohrnii, can escape death by reverting to its juvenile stage, essentially restarting its life cycle. This makes it biologically immortal. A shrimp's heart is located in its head, and some species also have brains wrapped around their digestive systems. Talk about thinking with your stomach. The mantis shrimp punches with the speed of a .22 caliber bullet. The force creates a shockwave so powerful that it produces light and can even break aquarium glass. Octopuses have 3 hearts and blue blood. 2 hearts pump blood to the gills, while the 3rd heart sends oxygenated blood to the rest of the body. When they swim, their heart actually stops beating. Sharks have existed for over 400 million years, making them older than dinosaurs and even trees. A blue whale's tongue alone weighs as much as an elephant, roughly 5,000 pounds. Some species of fish, like clownfish, are born male, but can change into females if needed. However, once they transition, they can never go back. Dolphins only sleep with 1/2 of their brain at a time. The other half stays awake so they can continue surfacing for air. The giant squid has the largest eyes in the animal kingdom, measuring up to 10 inches across, about the size of a dinner plate. Sea sponges don't have brains, hearts, or nerves. They simply filter water through their bodies to absorb nutrients and oxygen. Despite this, they've survived for over 500 million years. Electric eels can generate up to 600 volts of electricity, enough to stun a horse or power a light bulb. Pufferfish release a deadly toxin called tetrodotoxin, which is 1,200 times more poisonous than cyanide. Just one fish has enough toxin to kill 30 adult humans. Starfish can regrow lost arms, and in some cases, an entire starfish can regenerate from just one severed limb. The Greenland shark holds the record for the longest-lived vertebrate, with some individuals estimated to be over 400 years old. That means some were alive when Shakespeare was writing his plays. Octopuses are master escape artists. They can squeeze through tiny openings no bigger than their beak. The barrel-eye fish has a transparent head, allowing it to see through its own skull and detect faint movements of prey above it. Some crabs disguise themselves by attaching sea sponges, algae, and shells to their bodies for camouflage. Jellyfish don't have a heart, brain, or bones, yet they've been floating around Earth's oceans for over 500 million years. Narwhals have a long, spiraled tooth that can grow up to 10 feet or 3 meters long. It's actually an overgrown canine tooth and is packed with nerve endings, making it an advanced sensory organ. The deep-sea anglerfish has a bioluminescent lure on its head that attracts prey in the darkness of the ocean depths. Some males even fuse permanently onto females, acting as a living sperm donor. Hummingbirds flap their wings up to 80 times per second, allowing them to hover and even fly backward, the only birds capable of doing so. Pigeons are highly intelligent and can recognize themselves in mirrors, just like humans, dolphins, and apes. Crows can remember human faces and even teach their offspring to avoid people who have wronged them. Owls have asymmetrical ears, meaning one ear is higher than the other. This helps them detect sound from different directions with extreme accuracy, even in complete darkness. The Arctic tern has the longest migration of any bird, traveling around 44,000 miles, or 71,000 kilometers, from the Arctic to Antarctica and back each year. The kakapo is the world's only flightless parrot, and it's also one of the heaviest, weighing up to 9 pounds or 4 kilograms. The peregrine falcon is the fastest bird on the planet. When diving for prey, it can reach speeds of 240 miles per hour or 386 kilometers per hour, faster than a Formula One car. Chickens experience REM sleep, which means they actually dream. Parrots can learn to mimic hundreds of words and even understand basic conversations. Some have the intelligence of a 4-year-old child. Flamingos are born gray, not pink. They turn pink over time because of the beta-carotene in the shrimp and algae they eat. The lyrebird is one of the best mimics in the animal kingdom, capable of imitating chainsaws, camera shutters, and even car alarms. An ostrich's eye is bigger than its brain, giving it excellent vision, but not much intelligence. Some birds, like the bowerbird, build elaborate love nests decorated with colorful objects to impress mates. Eagles have vision 8 times sharper than humans, allowing them to spot prey from miles away. The Hotson chick has claws on its wings that help it climb trees like a prehistoric bird. Penguins propose to their mates by presenting them with a perfectly smooth pebble. If accepted, the couple stays together for life. A woodpecker's tongue is so long that it wraps around its skull, acting as a cushion to protect its brain from repeated impacts. Horned larks can sing while flying, creating beautiful melodies mid-air. Puffins are known for their lifelong relationships. Every year, they return to the same nesting site with their partner. The common swift holds the record for longest continuous flight. It can remain airborne for up to 10 months without landing. Elephants can recognize themselves in a mirror, a rare trait only seen in highly intelligent animals like dolphins and great apes. They also mourn their dead, showing deep emotional intelligence. A giraffe's tongue is about 20 inches long and is dark purple to protect it from sunburn while reaching for leaves in tall trees. Cows have best friends and can become stressed when separated. They also communicate using different vocal tones depending on their emotions. Tigers have stripes on their skin, not just their fur. Each tiger has a unique stripe pattern, much like a human fingerprint. Sloths move so slowly that algae grow on their fur, helping them camouflage in the trees. Their sluggish metabolism allows them to digest a single meal in up to a month. Kangaroos can't walk backward because of the way their muscular tails and large hind legs are structured. Wolves live in structured social packs and use over 200 different vocal sounds to communicate with each other. They even take care of injured pack members. Horses can sleep standing up thanks to a special locking mechanism in their legs, preventing them from collapsing while resting. Polar bears have black skin underneath their white fur to absorb heat from the sun, helping them stay warm in freezing Arctic temperatures. Unlike other big cats, cheetahs can't fully retract their claws. This gives them extra grip when sprinting at speeds up to 75 miles per hour, or 120 kilometers per hour. Wombats produce cube-shaped poop to prevent it from rolling away, which helps them mark their territory more effectively. Bats are the only mammals capable of true flight, with some species able to travel hundreds of miles in a single night. Pandas sometimes fake pregnancy in zoos to get extra food and attention from caretakers. Dogs have a sense of time and can anticipate their owner's daily routines, often waiting by the door before they arrive home. Male seahorses, not females, give birth. The female deposits eggs in the male's pouch and he carries them until they hatch. Capuchin monkeys wash their food before eating and even use tools like sticks and rocks to open nuts or extract insects. Zebras have unique stripe patterns, just like human fingerprints. No two zebras look exactly alike. Lions are the laziest of all big cats, sleeping up to 20 hours a day to conserve energy for hunting. Otters hold hands while sleeping in the water to keep from drifting apart. They also form raft groups with their family members. Platypuses glow under UV light, revealing a bluish-green hue that scientists are still trying to understand. Tardigrades, also known as water bears, can survive in extreme environments, including space, radiation, and boiling temperatures. They can even go into a state called cryptobiosis, where they essentially pause life. Ants never sleep. Instead of resting like most animals, they take short micronaps throughout the day. Cockroaches can live for a week without their head because their circulatory system doesn't require a brain to keep their body functioning. They eventually die from dehydration. Some butterflies drink blood from wounds or feed on rotting flesh. They're known as vampire butterflies in some regions. Honeybees can recognize human faces and remember them. They use this ability to distinguish friendly beekeepers from potential threats. Some caterpillars can mimic the appearance of venomous snakes, curling up and displaying eye-like patterns to scare away predators. The bullet ant has the most painful sting in the world, described as feeling like being shot with a bullet, hence its name. Dragonflies are expert hunters, catching up to 95% of the prey they target. They can also fly in any direction, including backward. Fireflies light up using bioluminescence to attract mates. Each species has its own unique flashing pattern. The world's largest spider, the Goliath bird-eater, has a leg span of up to 12 inches or 30 centimeters and can even eat small birds. A flea can jump over 200 times its body length, making it one of the most powerful jumpers in the animal kingdom. Praying mantises can rotate their heads 180 degrees, allowing them to look behind them without moving their bodies. Some termites build towers that can reach over 30 feet or 9 meters high, taller than an average two-story house. Mosquitoes are considered the deadliest creatures on Earth, responsible for around 700,000 human deaths each year due to the diseases they spread. A millipede can have over 1,300 legs, the most of any living creature. Starfish push their stomachs out of their bodies to digest food externally before pulling it back inside. A fungus called Ophiocordyceps turns ants into zombies, taking control of their behavior before ultimately killing them. The bombardier beetle sprays a boiling hot chemical explosion from its rear as a defense mechanism. Some frogs can freeze solid in winter, with their hearts stopping completely. When spring arrives, they thaw out and hop away as if nothing happened. Scorpions glow under ultraviolet light, making them easy to spot with a black light at night. And that's a wrap! Nature is full of incredible surprises, and we've only scratched the surface. Which fact amazed you the most? Let us know in the comments. And if you want more jaw-dropping animal facts, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for more awesome content. See you next time.